put on some music through fucking YouTube because I guess I forgot to update my Spotify details, which is awesome.
Has the stream started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's already calling you names.
What sorts of names? Let me read the chat.
Poop and fart.
That's loud.
That is loud. Okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna start off with a really, really basic question. Mm-hmm. Do you know everything each character can do?
Do you mean purely angles and bunt hitboxes and things like that, or combos?
No. Combos in this game, you physically cannot know all of them, because this game is uniquely very freestyle. So I'm asking you if you know every character's angles, if you know, and also if you know every character's movement abilities, and if you know what every character can do out of special.
I would say I know about 85% to 90% of it.
Okay. So if you know all of that, why do you still feel like you don't know what to look out for?
I think it's because everything goes really fast in this game, so maybe it's that. And when I play, players who can do combos and utilize their options comfortably, I feel like they could bait and switch and do and they could change up what they're doing from what I'm expecting at any time.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Let's say your opponent is Latch, okay? Mm-hmm. You're Candyman. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to defend. So, let's say a Latch is currently bunting in your face, right? Mm-hmm. Or like doing a bunch of combos and stuff. If he's bunting or not, will the situation drastically change if I just move him here, or here, or here?
The time it might take me to react to the angle?
Why would you have to re-angle if you already position for the angle? That's the entire reason why I position the way that I do, and just play the game the way that I do. If you position in a place where you're already catching someone's angles, you don't have to react to really anything.
That is true, yeah. It's still an instinct for me to read an option, because I know it's flawed thinking, but in my mind I think that it reduces the amount of things that I have to think about, which is completely the opposite. I know it is. But it's this instinctual thing that just sort of takes over, and I think, oh, they're likely to choose down angle here. I'll go for down.
Well, in this case, why does it matter?
Yeah, it makes sense when you phrase it like that, when you put it in front of me like that.
Give me a little bit. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I have gotten a ring on the doorbell. 1 second.
Sure. But no, it doesn't count that you're first, because I was first before you in the BC. Sniles. Yeah, I was firster. You would think that being in the stream that you're in the chat of would precede being in the chat of the stream. You're Worcestershire. Teary emoji. XD emoji. My village, no.
Hello? Hello?
Near jump scare, hello.
Alright, I'm back. Being used for VOD 2 streams in a row was scarier than when I had my lesson. You were very good VOD material. Puno, well done. Okay. So, we were on the concept of, like, not having to worry about, like, what angle people choose, because you should be lining up for all of them anyways. Right?
The concept of shadowing, right?
Yeah, sure, this can be shadowing. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I never looked up the exact definition of shadowing, so I don't I don't entirely know what it might be. So, but I'll show you a couple more examples. Mm-hmm. The classic example of Jet.
Yep. Jet Raptor Toxic.
Boom.
The type 1, yeah.
Why put yourself in a situation where you have to guess if you can just do this?
You're right. I do this with Jet Raptor and Toxic. I always default to the spot where I can catch them all, because that's the coverage thing I have been instructed to execute, and that's what I've been doing.
Good. So do you feel like you have the same problem against those characters?
Jet Raptor and Toxic? No.
Okay, this is a knowledge thing. Okay, let's speedrun this shit. I'm gonna teach you all of the rest. How do we cover Sonata?
Sonata and Nitro are the same type where they've got the reverse pizza situation.
Excellent. So, boom, you line up for the down angle, bam, it's done, no question. Up here, boom, we line up for the down angle, bam, it's done. Easy shit.
That is, yeah.
Finish optimizing your OneDrive. I will not. Get the fuck out of here. Nitro, boom, same situation, much sharper angle.
Can I see the Sonata and Nitro compared? Like, how...
Nitro is significantly sharper. Like, by a lot. Let's turn off collisions.
Ah.
Hang on.
Right, I see.
Yeah, significantly sharper. So you'd have to be like here for Sonata, at least.
Right.
The up angle seems to be the exact same, but Sonata's angle is way wider.
I see, yeah. I've always put, since the shortcut lesson, I have put Sonata and Nitro like in the same box when it came to swinging.
I mean, they have the same principle, but they don't have the exact same down angle, which is the actual important one.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I don't know the rotations beyond like beyond the second bounce.
I mean, you just mirror it. This is just gonna go like, this is gonna go probably around here and then probably like over here, right? Plus plus. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, up angle, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And this is probably gonna go like. Probably gonna bounce around here and then like come down here. Yeah, there you go. See? Easy. Is this troublesome for you to do?
It's troublesome for me to visualize beyond the second bounce, yeah. I don't know why, like it makes sense. If I sat down for a second and tried to draw it myself, I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense. It's gonna be like very it's a very regular pattern. Like the bounce is very I don't know how to describe it. It's weirdly perfect.
I mean, it should be.
Yeah, but it's like I don't like in game. I just kind of blank and have to see what's actually happening.
Why?
Possibly it could be like a mental visualization thing.
Okay. But like,
because like the shortcut, I get the shortcut. I see it in my mind very clearly when I play. But when an angle leaves me, or you know I safe zone it, then it's anything can happen in territory low-key, and I have to catch it as I see it.
So do you panic every time that this happens?
It's not to the level of panic anymore, but it's definitely something that doesn't feel like I have lots and lots of experience with. It's still kind of weird and novel and like I'm learning in the moment. rather than saying, "Oh, I already know the situation."
Okay. I'm trying to think if your problem might be kind of the same problem that 2 was facing, but just for other issues. Cause
the high-speed panic thing?
Yeah. Cause like he found himself in situations where he was panicked a lot and he was always like he didn't know how to deal with them because he was immediately like panicking and then like fucking himself over. So I'm wondering
It's likely. I don't think I panic to that degree anymore, but there's probably still is something to that degree.
So
like along those lines.
I don't know. Hang on. This is a goofy fucking song to hear. It's literally the failure song. What was I gonna say? I wonder if it would benefit you if you just focused on trying to turtle in your to try to turtle in your games, like to just play some games and your aim is just to defend. Like the longer you can keep a burst going by like defending, the better.
Interesting. So I think I've been told this before, either with like real people or with bots even. With bots it's like, I guess, less effective, but the main aim of playing with a level 7 bot would be to just like safe zone as much as possible. And
I don't know about entirely safe zone. I kind of like the idea. You can do... No, you know what? No. I'm gonna take a hard stance on this because I feel like people improperly use safe zoning a lot. So... I think that it would be beneficial to you only if you actually learned how to line up for the angle specifically and to catch them. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like if you learn that, you inherently learn how to safe zone as well.
That sounds about right. That sounds like it would work. So basically, the scenario would be, I LFG and I say, alright, I'm not going to be attacking you, I'm simply going to be catching whatever you do and then sending it back to you. Is that the idea?
Well, you can tell him that, but you can also just say nothing and like fucking turtle the shit out of him.
But I don't want to be annoying if the other person was expecting to practice defending.
No, you can say that. I'm sure people in the dojo also would be like happy to help you.
Because I would rather play someone who's like aware that that's what I'm doing, and instead of being like, why the fuck are you not attacking me? No, hold on. Puno, I'm scared. Help me.
Alright, sorry. Mom's visiting for a few days, so...
Oh, thank God.
What? I'm confused.
I was bracing for this chainsaw. I'm not gonna...
Why? I don't know. What did you even say to, like, make you think that? Hello, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Hello, Jake Gyllenhaal. All I said was like, I'd rather play with someone who knows that that's what I'm doing rather than, just...
Sorry, my ringtone. I will say I did actually genuinely consider like putting my ringtone as a chainsaw sound effect, but I'm like, that might get me into big trouble.
You would give me a heart attack every lesson if you did that. Oh my God. It's over. I'm already traumatized by the sound of chainsaws. It's over. Anyway.
Alright. So.
Okay, yeah.
Look, whether you want to or not, that's fine, but I think it would benefit you significantly if you did it like this.
So
If you just spend
basically,
some time just playing games specifically looking just to do defense.
okay. So what do I do when the ball is mine and when I successfully catch a ball?
What the fuck? That's the area that you're meant to have the expertise in. You're the fucking toy maker.
That's what I mean. So, so wait, then it would be a normal game if when I had the ball, I
Oh, that's
then
what you
went
mean.
and
That's what you
conquered.
mean. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
you can either choose to like to make it like a little bit entertaining for them, you can just like, so I want you to always catch these with bunts, and only if you're in like a tap charge scenario would you use swing, but your aim is to use down bunts when your opponent's really close to your opponent, and back bunts basically all the rest of the time. Okay?
Oh,
So that's
okay.
number one. And so you can choose to then just like juggle the ball a bunch or just immediately send a raw angle at them. Don't go too ham on like specialing and stuff. Because you
Especially-
primarily want to give them the ball back so that they can launch more attacks at you so you can keep defending and understand.
Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Cool. We're gonna run through. So, how do you fare against defending spike angles though?
I line up for one, and if they choose the other one, I kind of can't do anything about it.
That's correct. But do you know the spike angles?
E- I often get confused on which one, for example, with Sonata, is going to be forward spike and back spike. I have to watch. I often I've had a conversation about this, and people have been baffled at this, but I have to look at the actual character animation to gauge which one is based on the animation and the way it's facing, which one's going to be the forward spike and which one the back spike.
Well, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind, Eon.
Uh-huh.
Guess what? You can use the same concept we just talked about on this as well. Let's see. So let's get rid of this disgusting ingrate of a character and just focus on Sonata. So I'm gonna ask you a question, Eon. Where is... So, in this case, does it really matter which one it is?
Are you saying it doesn't because I will catch one win no matter what?
Yep. Does it really matter?
That's a position I have to remember on.
You can stand here as well. But here's the thing. With a lot of things like this is a bit of a fucked thing, right? Like, if you really want to cover that, you're gonna have to go all the way out here. And we've talked about, like, that's a lot of space you're giving to your opponent. Usually you want to, like, snuff their space out. But here's where safe zoning actually comes into play. And this is why you do need to, like, learn how to, like, expect angle rotations. Because then you can start doing really way stronger, like, coverage. Because in this scenario, you would be able to get a bunch of space close to Sonata and just let down, like, start bouncing. And if it does start bouncing, you can react to, no, you don't react to down necessarily, but you're like, okay, this is what happens. I'm already, like, back bunting if she does this. And if she does down, I'm gonna be able to react to it and then catch it on the rebound as it's bouncing.
With a turnaround,
Yeah.
down bunt or turnaround.
Turnaround bunts usually, but yeah. This is why this is hard. Let me explain. Let me say this right now. This is hard. This is a high skill, like, skill floor of defense, like. But it is essentially the end game of defense, in my opinion. It's not about constantly finding, like, the intersections, but rather it's not about constantly being like here, but instead it's being like, okay, cool, I can't realistically always be out here because that's gonna get me into a lot of other situations. But regardless of what Sonata chooses to do here, I'm not dying instantly ever. Because I'm always prepared to cover for this down angle. I'm pretty sure you actually catch this, which is even sicker. So the only thing that she really has is straight down and down like this.
And down is reactable because of the bounce frames.
Yeah, look at
if
your
I am
bang.
good at around.
This is, even at absolute max speed, 4 frames, 8 frames, 12 frames, 16 frames. It's nearly it's a third of a second that like you'll be able to be like, okay, cool, this is the situation I was prepared for, I'm not gonna worry about it. And guess what? If she picks straight down, you don't have anything to worry about. Anyways, you'll just like, okay, cool. She's keeping the ball to herself. I'm gonna be patient, or I'm gonna aggro.
And that's my choice on whether I choose to aggro or be patient.
Yep, it's entirely your choice.
Both are equally, because both are equally safe/unsafe.
No, not at all.
Well,
it's like one of them is low risk, low reward, like choosing to be safe, and the other one's high risk, high reward. Or right. I would say probably like low risk, medium reward. The other one's high risk, high reward. So it's entirely up to you. Okay, we've got the fucking goofy music playing.
Yeah, I was like, thinking about this, and I felt, something's off about this.
Don't worry.
It's the goofiest music.
But yeah, so that's kind of it. This is how to like play true defense in this case, because Sonata's not going to be able to parry you here, so you're just kind of vibing. Does that make sense?
I think it does. I just wish I thought about this while I played.
Why?
I tend to blank and react.
Okay.
So I think it's a panic thing.
Okay, but now that I've given you this information, or do you still feel like you're gonna panic and blank?
I feel like I'm going to default to what you told me and either succeed or fail a bunch until
I don't want
start
you to
really
what do you mean exactly by default?
Well, if I see the situation, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, but I want you actively thinking that you're doing that and why you're doing that. Does that make sense?
I mean, I guess it's a matter of wording, because
not quite. I think it's specifically important for you to be actively aware and cognizant of why you're doing this stuff, because I think the more that you think about your options, the less if you're able to successfully be like, okay, I'm thinking about this, and I understand it, that inherently means that you're panicking less and you're assuming less. By thinking about things in the match, you are inherently proving that you are reducing your panic, and you are actually doing the thing and you're actively defeating the crutch of being like, I think I'm guessing here and there. Does that make sense?
I think so. So, let me process this for a second. Roomie's coughing. Okay. Shit, I lost it. So, the idea would be, like I said, I would default to this option, but you said, no, wrong. I want you to see the situation, recognize recognize the reasoning behind why I would have to react in a particular way to the situation.
Yeah. If if you somehow manage to listen to this and immediately turn it into an instinct, then hats off to you. But likely what's going to happen is that you are going to be defaulting to your current way of coverage instead. So it's kind of like changing binds, so to speak.
Yeah. As I said, I will succeed and fail a bunch, one or the other until the success rate goes up and up as I go.
Yep. Okay. So, let's talk more about spike angles, because I feel like people tend to tend to neglect them. So, what spike angles does Latch have?
He has these spike angles that line up perfectly, of a forward spike and back spike. They make one line, and they're like kind of sharp-ish, but not sharp. Damn, I'm wrong about that. But I know that they line up perfectly.
So they do like use the same angle, yeah. But remember,
sharp, I guess, relatively sharp. Yeah.
They're relatively sharp, yeah, but they are definitely not the sharpest spike angles.
Yeah, the sharpest ones are Jet, Switch, and Raptor. And Jet, Switch, and Raptor have symmetrical spike angles. Like, they don't have different spikes. A Raptor has the sharpest, almost vertical ones. I'm right?
I'm gonna check that, because that doesn't sound right. Never mind. Well.
I might be the knower.
No, you're correct. Raptor does have the sharpest spike angles. I actually didn't know that. Cool. Okay, good.
But I do recognize that, yeah, Jet, Switch, and Raptor are the sharp.
They're sharp, but to be honest, I wouldn't even put Switch in Jet's category. I would put Raptor and Jet in their own category, because this is already like.
I have.
Look at how different this is already.
I have mentally lumped in Switch with Raptor and Jet before, and I was surprised by the spike angles being like as wide as that.
Yeah. This is why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't Latch's back spike slightly more shallow than F spike? I don't know. I never looked at it that much. Let's see.
Yeah, look at a bunch of rotations, see what happens. But they kind of line up at the beginning.
It would be so funny if this.
Very slightly start of diverge.
Fuck this game. Hello, Ankorean. How are you? Okay. Now, what's up with Doombox?
Doombox has the one killer spike angle that all Doombox players love saying is the only good angle. And his animation, when he does that, is he looks towards the back spike. And meanwhile, the legs are like all lopsided compared to.
Here's the thing, Young. You are should not rely. The one reason you really should not rely on reacting to which side a character is facing for spike specifically is because, unlike a swing where a character has to like go all the way like over here, like really change where they're gonna be, for a spike there's a reason why turnaround spikes exist, because it can happen wherever.
That's true.
So if they're above it, theoretically you have to be prepared for both this and this. That's why I showed you the thing earlier where you need to be prepared for both options at once. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. It's clicking.
So where would we line up for this?
Let me let me look at this in the angle tool. Because am I allowed, or is this a quiz?
Quiz.
Damn it. Okay. Can you flip him around a bunch? Interesting. The big rock.
That confused me so much. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, place candy around the big rock, but
Here?
like a bit closer.
Here?
A bit in the air.
Here? You sure?
A bit further back, maybe, but like not too much. That's too far. Like that.
Here?
Somewhere like that, yeah.
What do you want to change?
What do you mean?
What do you want to change? You're like somewhat like that.
Slightly closer? Yeah, do that.
Okay. Well, what about this?
Oh. I really thought... I cannot visualize angles.
This covers that, which is great.
Yeah,
this you'll have
was thinking
time.
about one.
You'll have time for this.
Double bund?
Yeah, you'll have time for that. But this is the fucker. This is the fucker.
So I have to stand on the ground then? Or on the same vertical
Bingo.
level?
You don't really want to stand on the ground though. And the reason is because of this angle here. To make sure that you get enough time, you want to be doing... Think of this in the same like idea, like you would be covering Jet Spike in the corner. Or like, actually, let's think of it like we're covering just dice in neutral. Up angle can be really fucky. So,
yeah, it can trick you.
So in my opinion, the best way to cover dice is legit just to back jump all the time to deal with this shit.
I think I do that.
Yeah.
Or,
but
no, I think I just bund.
One of the reasons we back jump is so that you get more distance and move away from the up angle, so you have enough time, so you can be sure you have enough time to like catch the up angle with a rebund if you don't get it initially. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So for this reason, in situations where you're covering a character like Toxic, like Doombox, who have these angles, that you have one like sharpish angle and you have one angle that is like really like wide, you want to always like be backing away a little bit at least to make sure that you can get this double bunt off, because if you don't, this can be a big parry setup opportunity, because like Doombox releases it and then he'll go like here and then swing and boom, parry setup. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it looked like one. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with Doombox's speed in the air.
Yes. Have you understood so far what we're talking about and the concepts?
I think so, yeah.
Excellent. Very well done. This also goes for Nitro a lot, especially with his spike angles. Back spike is the best spike in the game.
Oh, yep.
Like,
it's literally horizontal. I know. I don't quite remember. Well, I can see it now, but I tend to struggle to remember which one is back spike, but I can see it's the one.
Again, we don't care. We don't care. You should not play with spikes and be like, oh, this is that. You should be playing like they shot both of them at once. And for this reason, you should, and again for Nitro, you should basically always be jumping for for this so you can dodge a potential spike going over here, because this can really timing mix you up. Because if it happens to me constantly, it'll probably happen to everyone else. I'm not saying that because I'm cocky and whatnot. I'm just saying that because I've played against Nitro so much, and it still happens to me.
Yeah. So far when I've played against Nitros, I've been like, habit reading and being like, oh, they love using backspike. They'll use backspike around here, and I kind of get it. Like, more than random. That like it's not like the pattern. Like I'm reading it more or less well, but.
What do you mean? You mean the pattern of the player or the pattern
the player.
Of the no. So
I know.
Holotob. So here's the thing. We can take this idea and group it with the principle of being banned from grabbing as a new player. You might understand the... Sorry?
Because of gambling.
Yeah. You might understand, like, from a fighting game perspective, oh shit, I can see this player loves to parry here and all of that, and you find success from it. But doing that, you inherently build crutches, like, unfortunately. So...
That makes sense.
That's why I want you to try this objective defense. Like, we do not care. You should not be playing the game and being like, oh yeah, they're facing forward, they're doing that. Because for some characters, it's also really difficult to understand which fucking way they're facing. Like, if you put me in a game and asked me which way is Doombox facing and like cleared all of these angles, I genuinely wouldn't know. Because like I don't pay attention to that.
Like the thing is I do, so I have kind of a sense of that because I'm very like visual and as a character artist I like tend to look at details like that a lot.
Okay, if you can somehow be able to distinguish in literally 0 milliseconds like which way a character is facing and then line up accordingly, hats off to you. But likely, I think it's better to line up for both situations.
Yeah, I want to do what you're saying, yeah. I'm just explaining that's been my mentality so far.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. But I'm also saying, like, this is why it's, like, issue. Okay. Dust and Ashes. You're never gonna see this fucker, but just in case.
The spike angles are weird. One of them is, like, it is kind of like Doombox Toxic-esque. Like, one of them is wider, one of them is sharper. In my mind, in my memory.
But important to note, his angles are way wider. That's the wrong one. Look at how wide this fucker is. Hugely wide.
Yeah.
Like, this might be more wide than Raptor Smash. But
Can you put Raptor Smash next to it?
No.
Why?
I'm evil.
You're mean. You're mean to me.
I'm not mean. Yep. Basically the same.
Okay.
But yeah, he gets that off of down. Of Spike. And again, same kind of situation. Where realistically you would want to like line up like somewhere like here. And so you get like the tip of your bund hitbox will catch this. Like you should like he'll spike, you're here, and then you'd like jump a little bit like here. And if you're closer to it, then Dice is like, and he's like doing this, you're probably like over here. Like jump back. So here, jump back here, and this will like catch it. No, a little higher, but yeah. See?
If I do it too early, won't I get caught in recovery frames?
Too early? What do you mean?
Yeah, if I did jump back one too early, Dust chooses to flip him around. he chooses to send which one? Back spike.
He's sending back spike already. This is back spike. And this is also back spike again. Like, this is one bounce. But again, the thing is like, when you do this, you're already over it. So you either caught it, or you jumped over it.
I see. Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So, we've covered these characters. Candy, I don't think I have to explain this one. I think you have plenty of experience.
My toys.
Dice, let's get some good visualization.
Weird.
Okay. Wider back, but that seems like the same width as Jet on forward. Looks like he has Switch's back spike and Jet's forward spike.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see.
Looks like it.
Basically, yeah. It's 1
Wow.
degree off. Okay.
I
Overall,
kind of read
yeah.
it. But,
Hello, Puzzler. Said woke in a meeting, I just got back. Oh my god. Okay. Latch we covered, dice we just covered. Yep, and grid. This is important. This is very
Oh
important.
yeah. I'm kind of familiar with Grid's angles, spike angles, since I've been using them. They're fun. They're kind of nice.
So what is it?
Yeah, the back spike is narrower. The front spike is like almost candy, almost like Candy's forward spike.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said his back spike is narrower, sharper, and his forward spike is almost like Candy's forward spike.
The latter I agree with, but this is quite a wide back spike actually.
Narrower compared to the forward spike.
I know, but this is still in like, I would say relatively wide for back spikes.
Oh yeah, objectively, yes. I purely meant relatively.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is a bit.
Yeah.
Go away. Go away. Stop.
You have to press the reset thingy.
But yeah. So.
Yeah, grid spikes are really fun, and I have been told, and I do, to use them to use back spike in a little bit a way that Candy can use back spike against the wall. You can literally back spike it towards yourself and combo with it. It's really nice.
I think you understand also how to cover this now, right?
I'm the thinker. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Fucking looking like a spider web.
His spike animation is so hard to read, but but I'm not supposed to do that.
Yep, we're not interested in knowing which way he did it. We're like, whichever, because he can do it either way if he's spiking.
I am being given answers in the chat. I am not looking at the chat. I'm supposed to answer the question myself.
Grab if they parry the spike, bunt if they don't. True.
Yeah. Anyway. Flip him around. Flip him around. I'm not
YOLO
sure.
charge, okay.
I'm not sure where I would place myself there. Where they intersect here? But no, you would miss the other ones if it was a turnaround spike. Try placing him where the two intersect here.
The two here?
Yeah, see what happens.
I hate this.
Yeah, I was like, no, this cannot be
problem.
right.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
I do not trust people to do that.
Further away then, but at the same level? I love the music playing right now. That's kind of how I feel.
Jump to the top of the stage and start charging. Yeah, fantastic fucking idea, Tob. Excellent.
I want everyone to shut up because I want to figure out the answer.
Okay, where would we place him?
Further back but at the same level. See what that does?
Here?
Further back. But I guess we're not applying pressure.
We're giving Grid half the stage. Great.
Yeah, never mind then. Line up for forward spike on the ground.
Here?
I'm not sure about this, but I want to see it.
This is basically my answer.
Okay.
But we want the back bunt for this. Because of this fucker angle. So you would want to be closer to it as well. You'd want to start jump bunting here.
I see.
To catch this. The answer is always tap charge unless you're playing Switch. That's literally not true. Hello, McGee.
What about, and it's still the same situation where I wouldn't be caught by the forward spike in recovery frames because I will still be in bunting frames.
Look at how much fucking this motherfucker's doing, like crossing every single country that's ever been. Like this fucking angle's gonna take ages to get to you. Come on.
Okay, if my reaction speed is good enough, then okay.
It better fucking be.
But if it's not, that's the question.
Well, you should be prepared for this.
As in, for
yeah, you should be like
the
when they spike, you're gonna be like, this is your initial frame of coverage, but in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, cool, but there's also this choice that they could take, where they could turn around, forward spike away from me, but you're ready to catch that.
Okay.
This is what you have to do with every single character. Reaction speed doesn't matter. You know what? Yeah, if Puzzler is telling you that, then it's very true.
I've heard a lot about that, but I would like to at least have some.
At least have what?
I'm gonna at least some readiness. Maybe it's about more like presence of mind rather than reaction speed.
Yeah, it's far more presence of mind. Again, this is like in the same concept of like preemptive bunts. Like, you know that like Grid can do these options. That's why you load it into your head when he's doing this. So you don't have to be like, oh, he spiked. Oh fuck, what is this angle? No, you already know that this is possible.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I would catch absolutely every single option by with the position that Candy's in.
No, you're not catching this. But that's the angle that's like, okay. But you are catching both of the but you are catching the immediate threats. And you will be catching with a turnaround bunt the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's the hard part. The turnaround bunts are hard for me.
You can do turnaround spikes, okay? Shut the fuck up.
I haven't been able to do them ever since.
That's way fucking harder than other things.
Well, I mean, the muscle memory's like leaving, so I have to train it harder so it comes back. But you know.
But yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So we've gone through every character's spikes. Do we have questions, Ian?
Right now it's like a big tumbleweed in my head.
Okay, sort it out then. Untangle it.
Can you turn down the music? Like not necessarily turn it off, but turn it down. I'm thinking music for the thinkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
What about gas? Oh my god. No. I'm actually. Hold on. I'm actually muting the stream. I'm muting the stream. Fuck. Okay. Pure silence. The world is beautiful because everything is so mute. My world is made of silence. I can hear it in my head.
Eon, can you please untangle the tumbleweed, please?
No, if you're being stupid.
What have I done?
Okay, hold on. Let me. It's still playing. Fuck you. Okay.
What do you mean?
No, okay. Thing is, I can hear the music playing in my head even if I've got it muted. It's really funny.
Well, this is my music. This is not your music.
Okay, let's see. I'm locked out as fuck. Okay. So what you said was that basically, when it comes to spy coverage, I have to treat it as if all 4 angles are being shot at the same time.
Yes.
Because I'm supposed to cover in a reliable way.
Think about it like this. The same way that Raptor can choose either way to hit it, your opponent can also do that with Spike.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Let's see. How would you group the characters by spike angles again?
Good.
You said Jet
Good
Raptor.
question. Good question. All right. Whatever. So we will have Candyman and Grid in one place, I think. We will have Latch. Latch is kind of close, honestly, to Candyman and whatnot. Okay, let's get rid of the easy ones first. So we have Jet and Raptor together. Then we'll have Dice as an intermediate to them. This is getting way too confusing. I need to reset these characters. But yeah.
Why is Grid teleporting?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Then we'll have Switch, like right after that.
Because they're wider. Yeah.
Sonata and Nitro. So actually, Sonata is basically kind of on her own.
Nitro feels like he's on his own too.
Yeah. Actually, Nitro's probably closer to like an intermediate of these characters because he has a sharp forward spike. Doombox and Sonata are kind of together, I would say, because shallow forward and so sharp-ish forward and like hard sharp forward, shallow back.
Sharp forward, shallow back.
And Dust is also like Doombox and whatnot, but it doesn't matter like which way they go. And then yeah,
Wait,
Grid is with Candy, and Latch is sort of like a fusion of Candy and like Switch.
A fusion of? I see the vision, kind of.
Okay, does that make any sense? Because this is a fucking lot. This is overstimulating me.
I just think it's really funny that the Grim is still teleporting the entire time.
He's not teleporting anymore. We've clipped his wings.
Yeah, the coils in his back are not there anymore. So you put Sonata, Doombox, and Toxic and Dust together?
Sonata, Doombox, The thing with Sonata's just a little weird because she has that unique like up back spike that no one really else has. But yeah. It's kind of like a fusion of Latch and Candyman. But yeah. But overall, that's how I would say it. It's like these characters have a like actually these all kind of go together. Because they have one like wide angle and one sharp angle.
One wide one sharp one. Yeah.
Yeah. Dust, and when you like try to separate them, I think Grid and Dust are more like each other.
I see. Yep. Am I
Toxic. Toxic. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, Toxic was like in the Doombox group, if I can recall.
Yeah, Toxic is similar to Doombox. It's just a wider forward and a sharper back. That's all. So yeah. If realistically, it's like Doombox, Toxic. Yeah, Doombox, Toxic, Grid are together. Candyman and Dust are together. And Sonata is kind of in between them. And Latch is like in between them as well. Sonata is kind of similar to Nitro, a bit unique. These two are like similar to each other but unique in their own ways. But yeah, that's kind of how I would explain
I
this.
see. Okay. That will make sense eventually, slowly.
Okay.
Exactly which characters have a different ground down than air down?
Jet, Raptor, Toxic, Latch, Dust, and Candyman.
Grid also has different air down.
True. And Doombox as well.
Right.
Does he? Yeah, he might not.
Yeah, because I know Dice doesn't, Sonata doesn't. Sonata's got like the 3 angles situation.
Yeah, he does have different ones. Air down is significantly sharper.
And yeah, Switch does, because it's the famous switch flip angle that mirrors, that is the same as ground down. Okay. God, I could swear I had more questions, but let me think again. You said, yeah, that it would be useful to play games where I focus really hard, like specifically on defense and catching angles and also pressure, but purely defense right now.
Purely defense? Actually, that's part of it. But part of defense is being able to do pressure, so being able to shadow your opponent is great.
So the shadowing part,
yes.
But not the stealing part.
Don't go full into steal. Just be close to your opponent and be able to defend them.
Okay, and when I get the ball, I don't like go.
Don't try to like go crazy
combo.
in combo. Just basically like give it back to them. Either bunt it, like I want you to do the successful bunt that you should do, and then like send it back to them after that.
Okay. Maybe a few more bunts, but if I want to practice like bunt control, but otherwise, okay.
Near, how do I switch who has special and they are at the top of the stage and the ball speed is 5,000? You should not have let them get there in the first place. Thumbs up. Yep, go on.
But you're there now, so what now?
You're owned, motherfucker. What do you want? It's over.
So they've got switchblade going.
Yeah, defend this. You just jump spike and good luck, or like try to like just immediately like hit it up there. That's kind of it.
I guess that's what I heard. Yeah, but like, what happens if you like put yourself like right in the corner?
I mean, in the corner's way fucking better than being you're in the middle and they're in the middle. Like this is the fucking you lose situation. This is everything has gone wrong.
What about the top corner? What happens then?
What happens to the... What, you're in the... If you're in the top corner or if
Yeah. You jump and like back away.
I don't know, I feel like that's kind of bad because like you'll have to like time it because this shit's gonna come right for you. I don't know. I mean, technically it's safe, but it's just kind of like, I hope I don't fucking eat shit. It's just kind of crutch defense. It's not really defense, it's just hoping that shit doesn't, like, fuck you.
I guess. Interesting. What else? I've already asked you about like the character Gauntlet, and you said it would be a good idea.
What's the character Gauntlet again?
Where I try and play every character a little bit to get more familiar with what they can do.
Yeah, definitely.
Before I had like during the red belt grind, or after like
after, I think. But I don't think it would hurt to like jump a little bit in training mode to understand their very basics, even now.
Because I think I'd like to be able to mechanically execute every special combination, even if I cannot play the characters themselves.
If you want to do that just for fun, go ahead. I don't know if that would entirely. That probably does have merit as well. But
because, for example, with Dice's special, like all possible combinations that are possible, and Dice is a little bit of a problem for me, just like Sonata, because of all the possible options out of special. Because there's the high roll, the mid roll, the low roll.
Is this overwhelming for you?
A little bit.
Why? How come this is overwhelming for you? Is this getting overwhelming? Sorry, we don't have the normal angles either. Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Is the Spider-Man music still playing, by the way? I did not.
Why are you concerned about that? But the funny thing is that you can shut all of these down realistically if you just do this.
Disappear the character from the stage. Beautiful.
No, not quite, but. The funny. GG.
The funny jump back.
GG. Dice can't do anything.
What if they did the low roll, back bunt towards themselves, and then shot a down angle?
Well, you have way more than enough time to recover.
Also, what's the terminology for these types of like for like dice special? Because I don't know.
Spin down, neutral spin, up spin, back spin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
hello,
jump
creator.
back on the ultimate solution forever.
Yeah, unironically, genuinely, yes. Because this also deals with the problematic up angle. because Dice doesn't really have many options other than that. Like, he could low roll and then like start doing stuff like that, but if you like, this is the one character you should be like way in the air for, and then you'll have like recovered by the time to like bunt again or like spike. Dice sucks balls, amen.
Do you have like either recent VODs, either of like yourself or any like a good like high level player where I can see like successful applications of shadowing?
Not I mean, probably any of the recent VODs I've done.
So I just have to watch the opponent a bit more, because when I've tried doing this thing where I try to watch whenever I watch someone else play the Blaze, I try to and look at the opponent who doesn't have the ball, because I'm trying to internalize what they are doing and how they're surviving, and you know, how they survive in ways that I don't. And I can just kind of like see the, you know, the preemptive bunts and all those things. It's still I mean, I'm hoping it clicks after this lesson and I start applying all this, but so far, the gap between they're doing this well and how do I do this has not been bridged just yet.
I think I understand what you mean, but now take all of the lineups that we discussed and try to imagine them as the players are moving around. And try to understand like how the defending player is lining up respective to those lineups. Does that make sense?
It does. However, what if I have to be in a very different place? Rephrase. What if an opponent character's neutral angles require me to be positioned very differently from their spike angles?
You'll have enough time to react at least if you'll have enough time to react to whether or not they're spiking, but also which character would that be?
I don't know.
Also, if like, let's have a look over here. Like, for the example of Dice, there's a very different hitbox here. Like, Dice is not able to hit the same ball with neutral swing that he's able to hit with spike. So you're going to be able to preemptively tell what they're trying to go for, or what they can even go for.
If I have enough presence of mind to like look at the opponent while I'm playing, because right now that's like, still a little bit hard.
Well, you better get that presence of mind. Tis important.
I'm working on it.
I believe it.
But do you... like, you better not be like, oh, you're rage baiting me because you're already doing this, so that when I start actually getting it.
Well, motherfucker, if you end up showing me some shit like you did last time, then yeah, I am gonna say that you're rage baiting me.
Can I take that as a compliment or
yeah,
not?
You should take it as a compliment, and it was always a compliment, but you was always like, if like, you're just like, oh yeah, no, I was doing it, and you show me like fucking really good shadowing out of nowhere, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool, but I've actually been rage baited again. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
How about I actually am a really quick learner despite everything I say about myself?
That would be good, but since it's bullshit. Yeah, you can take note of these scenarios, not get caught off guard, and just be aware you need to be prepared to switch between the two. Or you can just come up with a solution. Generally, this is going to be a jump back one to cover. Yep, that's correct, and backing to get out of the way. Like, you don't really have to care about the, oh, I need to be here for spikes. Yeah.
Yeah, conflict of interests, yeah. Either I have time or it won't matter. I'll try and think about that. I guess I'll
because it's basically impossible for a character to be able to spike and swing at the ball, or smash the ball, or do anything else. It's either one or the other.
I guess it's about watching the ball and the opponent and where. That's what this game's about.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm ready to rage bait you a third time with how quick I'm gonna learn this.
Good. If you can do that, excellent. But here's the thing. The reason that this technically wouldn't be rage bait, because if you manage to learn this really fast, then I'll be happy. The reason that the other thing was a rage bait was because there were like 3 lessons that I saw like, I'm sorry, but those were dog tier serves. And then I just hop into VC one day and you bust out like a 6-hit, like very fast combo out of nowhere. And I'm just like, where the fuck was this?
Have you considered that you just tend to select the worst fucking bursts out of my pods?
The motherfucker clip the fucking serve once.
Well, have you considered, like you, I tend to be lazy. He's gonna rip out the chain.
Have I fucking okay. Alright, motherfucker. Okay. Any other questions, Ian?
I'm dead and I'm dying. I think that's it for now. If I have more questions, I will annoy you and spam your DMs.
Okay.
Or joke.
Excellent. Alright, cool. We're wrapped up here. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you got something out of this. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye.